Today I'm going to be doing a quick unboxing of the Mionix Naos 5000 high-performance gaming mouse. It comes in a fantastic matte black box, very minimalistic. You basically got what it is, what it's called, and who makes it, and what they're all about. Light years ahead of the game, Mionix.net. Let's see what else is on the packaging here. Yeah, nothing on that side. Nothing on that side, nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom. We got some info on the back though. So here's our model overview as well as our technical specifications. So let's talk about some of the interesting features of this mouse in the overview here, as well as the tech specs. Actually, let's not do that. Let's open it up and then we'll talk about that later. So it opens from the bottom. Oh, and it's sealed. Well, that just figures, doesn't it? I guess I'll be needing my trusty unboxing knife. It's a Spyderco knife, by the way. A lot of people ask me. There we are. Got a little magnet there. Hold that closed. Here we go. A star has been born. So you guys can read the little blurb if you want. I'm not going to read it out loud. You can pause the video. Or don't pause the video. Here we go. Let's keep going with the mouse. So you can see right away that this mouse includes a feature that the Naos 3200 does not. And that is a removable adjustable weight system. So you can see they come in a little container here. There's your weights, and they got a little Mionix logo on them. Alright, so we'll have a look at how that works in a moment. And very minimalistic packaging again. You're expected to download the latest drivers off the Mionix website, which is what I always encourage you guys to do anyway. Okay, so let's see what it's got to say for itself in here. Installation, full speed USB gaming mouse. LED lights will light up and the mouse is ready to use. You can customize it by downloading the software and the weight tuning system. The weights are placed horizontally on both sides next to the sensor for a more balanced feeling. Interesting. Simply remove the two hatches by tapping the small buttons forward. And the warranty is 2 years. Don't try and repair your product, just contact their support here if you have any issues. Alright, so let's pull out the Naos 5000. Put that packaging aside for a minute. We're actually going to be trying this on the Propus 380 here. So the first thing I'm going to do with this product is I'm going to have a look at the plug. So that's a gold-plated, very, very nice quality USB cable. So you can see by the gorgeous sleeving on here, as well as the flexibility of the cable, that it's using very high quality wires inside. So that's a very good thing. And the gold-plated, Here's a common misconception. Gold is not the best conductor. That is not why it is used in this application. Gold is used because it is soft, it's malleable, and it's also very corrosion resistant. So when you plug it in, you'll get it as good a connection as possible every time. You won't get necessarily the same kind of connection you would with copper or silver, but it'll be more consistent. So that's why. So let's go ahead and plug that into my laptop here. And hopefully the mouse will light up. I've already installed the drivers in preparation for this unboxing, so we'll start by just looking at the mouse as a whole. I'm actually going to get my chair, I'm tired of standing. So it lights up green right off the bat. You can see we got a few different lights. We've got our DPI lights here, so you can see those go up and down according to whatever DPI setting I'm using. We've got a light on the mouse scroll wheel, which is a nice scroll wheel actually. Okay, we've got back and forward buttons, which I'm using now. So it totally changed the page from what I wanted to be looking at. We've got obviously the DPI adjuster buttons. We've got a left and right click, middle click, as well as a Mionix logo here. The ergonomics of this mouse appear to be, as far as I can tell so far, identical to the Naos 3200, which is right here next to it. So I'm just gonna sort of double check that before I say for sure. Yeah, those are clearly the same. And since I'm such a big fan of the ergonomics of this mouse, you have to imagine that I'm a pretty big fan of the ergonomics on this one as well. So here's the little things you slide forward to. Oh yeah, there you go, to release these. That was easy. Just click that up. There we go. And from there, you can put in as many weights as you'd please. I'm just going to open that up. Let's load it up. I do like a heavy mouse, and I love ones that come with these weight systems because nobody makes a heavy enough mouse for me. My G9 at work is actually loaded up with as many weights as I can stuff in it. And I settle for no weights on my Ikari at home just because it doesn't have a weight system. Oh, okay. I'm not quite sure how these go in here, actually. Maybe there? Aha, there we go. So you just got to slide it in just right. So you can actually, this is cool. This is a really neat way of doing the weight system because you can balance the weight towards the back of the mouse. You can balance the weight towards the front of the mouse. It's quite a light mouse without the weights, but these are actually pretty substantial weights. Let me just see if they're marked for how much they weigh each, but it's definitely a noticeable heft. There they are. They're 5-gram weights each. I'm going to actually double check and see if they're all the same before I verify that for you guys. Yeah, this one's 5 grams as well. Let's see the next one, 5 grams. So in total, by adding 8 5-gram weights, I'm adding 40 grams to the mouse. And then I'm going to go ahead and close that back up. So that's the left one. Let's see if that goes in. Should go in. There we go. Just clicks in like that, and then here's the right one. There you have it. Okay, so now that's got some weight to it. It's quite a bit heavier than the 3200 now, especially if you try to lift it up straight off the table. All right, let's see what else that Mionix has to say about themselves with the Naos 5000 before we keep moving on here. Go ahead and zoom in on those tech specs. Truly ergonomic design. Yeah, we got that much figured out. Grip-friendly rubber coating. Love the rubber coating. 7 buttons, 7 programmable buttons. Okay, I really wish it would focus on this text properly. Come on. Come on, camera, you can do it. There we go. In-game profile switch, configurable DPI, up to 5040 DPI, so that might be where that 5000 name comes from. 6 integrated LEDs, adjustable polling rate, 128 kilobytes built-in memory, large Teflon V-balanced weight tuning system, up to 40 grams, which we figured out already. Most of this we're pretty much aware of. Compatible with all kinds of surfaces. Squat, surface quality analyzer tool. So we're going to try that before we finish this video here. Adjustable lift distance, that's a cool feature. So you can adjust how much lift distance before it stops detecting the surface below it. Up to 12,000 frames per second with tracking speed of 5.1 meters per second. Okay, there's a fair bit more here, and that's pretty much it. Warranty information, which we have already covered. Okay, so let's open up the software now, which hopefully works, Naos driver software. They've also got another feature that they just added with this version of the driver, which, let me see if I can find the little blurb about it. The Naos 5000, what do they call it? So this is in version 1.17, and that is angle snapping. So when making horizontal or vertical movements, you naturally cannot make a straight line, so it senses these deviations from what you're trying to do algorithmically and corrects them. You can actually adjust how much or how little correction is done. You can extend, okay, they've added extended color customization options, as well as something about avoiding tracking loss with the squat tool. So we haven't actually managed to launch the driver software yet. Let's give that oh, there it is. It's hiding. So there we go, we've launched it. So sensor performance, I want to try that squat tool first. So analyze surface, here we go. The surface quality analyzer tool is a feature that analyzes the surface under the mouse. Okay, press analyze surface. Making sure that okay, so move the mouse over the surface area. Okay. Making sure to cover as much as possible of the surface. Okay, there you have it. It is 9 out of 10. Done. Okay, done. There it is. Okay, now, just for contrast, why don't we try analyzing the surface of my ugly, horrible blue tablecloth thing. Okay, so let's analyze the surface of this. I'm going to cover as much of the surface area as possible. So it's about a 10-second test. And it's done. Oh, that is an acceptable surface. Okay, last but not least, just for curiosity's sake, I want to try a SteelSeries 5L. Okay, done. Let's try one more time. Analyze surface. Analyze surface. Okay, move around on the 5L. Try that out. Let's see what Mionix's surface analyzer thinks of the 5L. Analyzing. Oh, it does not like the 5L one bit. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so let's see very quickly what kind of adjustments we've got in here. You can change all your mouse settings, you can change your double click and scroll speeds, you can change pointer acceleration, you can disable it entirely, you got your polling rates. Here's your sensor performance where you can change DPI settings, angle snapping, pointer speed, lift distance, okay, as well as you running the surface quality analyzer test. Here you can change your color settings. Let's have a yellow mouse, shall we? Let's see what happens. There you go, yellow mouse, bam! Now let's have okay, there we go. Now let's have a pink mouse. Apply. Bam, nice, love it. Okay, macro settings. Takes a moment to apply those settings, so. There we go, macro settings, so you can record macros, as well as some support info. So thank you for checking out my unboxing and review of the Naos 5000 high-performance gaming mouse from Mionix. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more reviews, unboxings, and other computer videos.